You lying, nigga. My mother stop playing with my man. Come on, you don't got no me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Days take fall and you let go. But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You were raised so the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up. In the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge don't sink in. Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Hey, the year that we won the bowl, it was no way we was losing, bro. We was 2-turn. On God. Eagles. Not central. There was no way we was losing, bro. Look at that shit, cuz. What the fuck? Nah, we probably be back in like next fall. Just gotta get some new names. So fat. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Can't put $1, call it vegetable. Oh my God, what the fuck? Hey, what league is this? Oh my God. Nah, I be designated QB. I ain't playing defense or none. Oh my God, he let me. Hey, niggas on this show getting stuffed, bruh. Oh, he hit niggas in the head and all that. Nah, find that jump. It's called A7FL, bruh. Send the link. Send the link, bruh. I need that shit right now. I'm about to get high and watch that. Oh God, I'm gonna be this bitch dead. Damn, the Bills and Chiefs playing, nigga. What the fuck? Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe, for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my coupe. Only winning is exception on my coupe. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this.
What's up, bro? Yeah.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on the crowd, got a thou on the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max my job with the polo. Like my style, don't you? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. I'm dirt cheater, major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many copies I cried. Shout out South Street and Shop Classic. Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You were scary to me. Heard you was the leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put thoughts on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. Not just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this loose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and my self-talk too. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
She right, got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Change name, highlight your respect. Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is
Right here, gang.
Okay.
Yeah, after this playoff game, I'll be back on the yacht.
Sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous
Sweaty
words,
bow.
such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs.
Wobster, a bitch.
Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that.
I should be fucked up, man.
Put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah.
Smoking the best right now.
At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Money. Bro, this bitch. My professor keeps showing motherfucking Morgan marching band shit, bro. I don't even know why the fuck I'm still in this bitch. Oh God, if she fail me, I'm pulling her ass up.
Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speed and bullet. You feel like that.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even when it's fine, can I kick it?
What time is it out there, Wop? AM? Are you jamming tonight, huh? That's what I'd like to hear. This that drip. This shit ass, right? Nah, I got Distro Kid. Niggas be saying that Distro Kid be paying me though. I just got a check for that. Yeah, I don't know about that title shit, but Apple Music and all that, I just got a check from that Dundada shit. That's what. And I just thought about it. I dropped so much music. Bro, I always be getting paid from that shit. Like every month for real, out the cut.
In its second season of existence, there's a look inside one of the real jewels of the NFL. SoFi Stadium, just south of downtown Los Angeles. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Lane opens.
Take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We take that. I'm falling great. I'm falling great. That nigga, I just told you, nigga.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Wait, who you said that? Oh yeah, that's bruh.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I know you remember that jump.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
The one in the middle. The one that's sinking like shit. Yeah, he used to be.
Results on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 37, they work on second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And complete to Zach Ertz. Just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll go as a pick at the 32 on the catch and run.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football, but a Chargers player.
Fuck this nigga, run command, like.
And they'll keep possession.
What?
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
That was a terrible throw.
And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
That's Bobby Wagner. How did he not fumble? Like, what?
10 to the 11. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Second and 7 at the 11.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Oh, the ball comes out and they hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it'll bring up third down.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
I like the way he played. He punted. I like that.
Grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, every time he run commit, that's what I'm doing. He
After
tripping.
the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
First down, Rivers will find Swift out of the backfield. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both. Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
17 yards.
And Murray now on first down. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go backwards. Losing yardage.
Nigga from Merlin.
8-yard line.
No score.
That's West Man. Nigga just some shit. Nigga dropped a wide open touchdown. Told West, your man is cut. Fuck him. I don't care. Straight up. Huh? Nigga, he played for the Eagles.
Have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out.
I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. He from Maryland. No, he went to Riverdale Baptist, went to Bowie State. Boise State. I'm tripping.
You're really almost discrediting their work.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Oh, he was up there with Beautiful.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
6 makes it 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. It will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
Fuck!
Absorb that contact.
Boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
It's a turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Darius Leonard in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Down. 3rd and long.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. He may try and run. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through use.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. 10, it's Swift. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 12 yards there and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And Robinson with a big catch. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come out in the pistol. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA.
Shit.
DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. From the gun, Rivers. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Rivers caught by the tight end Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Buying time to his left.
Oh my God!
Had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pass hauled in downfield.
Fuck!
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rivers. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first and 10, Rivers. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, Rivers going deep here for Edelman. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Julian Edelman, 42 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Ravens
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
Now, defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They run out of the gun with Swift. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. Now leaves them with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run back.
Damn, bro!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Fuck!
Finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Forced out to his left. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Following the interception here, Rivers looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rivers on a slant. This is Chark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
42-yard line.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
24. Chargers 21.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, Murray. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
What the fuck?
Inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 66 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Charger drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On 1st down, Swift. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Frank Clark there on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Rivers looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this 6 lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
First down run there by Fournette as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
And 7 yards to go.
The Ravens on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Murray. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive in a relatively quick manner. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
At the 43-yard line.
Rivers on first down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, slant route, caught by Edelman.
For our Chargers.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's the 20. He's got his man in stride, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the red zone now, Rivers. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. They're able to convert on third down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Fournette, a first down carry. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
to throw it. Murray. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout.
It's a loss of a yard.
As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll run with Fournette, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
One last shot now for Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Nice play, man.
Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the